Okay, AP Stat winners, here we go with example 12, box plot. Yeah, baby. Okay, so we're going to create a box plot this time, and we're going to describe the distribution. And remember, I don't know why, I couldn't fix it because you already had it. These are unusual values, just so you know. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to look at our survey data. So I'm just going to pull that up right here. And I'm just going to grab some of these heights right here. This is height, if you'll see that right there. So I'm just going to grab some of these. I'm not going to get all of them just for time purposes. There we go. And I'm just going to copy these, and then I'm going to go into Staplet. I'm going to choose one quantitative variable single group, and I'm just going to put my cursor right there, and oh, hello, governor. I lost my place. Okay. I know y'all are rolling your eyes at me, and I'm totally comfortable with that because I'm a silly head. All right, so now we're going to begin our analysis here, and of course it always gives us our dot plot first, and we can look at a histogram or we can look at a stem plot. We're comfortable with these now, but we're going to look at the box plot. So here's our picture of our box plot. So what I did was I just saved a picture of it into my photos. So I'm going to go back to our example, and I'm just going to add that in. It's that one right there. Okay, so here's our box plot, and of course we need to discuss it. So we are going to look at CUS and BS. We're going to talk about center, unusual feature, shape, and spread, just like we have been. All right, so again, since we have a box plot, it is always appropriate to talk about the center as the median, but you also have your summary statistics down here. So since you have the data and you have the mean, you can talk about that as well. Now, if you just had the box plot and no summary statistics, the median is always the more appropriate measure of center because you can see what it is. All right. So how we're going to do this, I'm just going to say that the heights are, this is pretty symmetric. See, there's about the same amount of space here as there is here. So I'm just going to say that the heights are approximately symmetric. And kids, you don't have to use language that formal. You can say the heights seem pretty symmetric. I mean, it's okay to write that, okay? You're still communicating correctly. So the heights are approximately symmetric with a mean of 68.516 and a standard deviation of 4.398 and no unusual features. That's exactly what I would say about this distribution. It's pretty symmetric. I mean, it doesn't get to look much better than that. So another route you could have gone, you could have said the heights are approximately symmetric. And you can deepen your writing if you want to. You can say stuff like, even though this is symmetric, since I can see the median, I'm going to report that the median is about 68. And if you'll notice, the mean is 68.5. So they're not that far off. So keep in mind, as long as you're communicating and stating things that are visible in your data set and in your graph, you're good to go.